Well, Helena, you gave me a very good starting point about do we live longer or do we live better? Do we want to live better? I come back to this later. And also, Darren, what you said reminded me of a contact I had on Friday. A former colleague of mine who I worked with for many years in Philips. He left Philips in summer of last year. He joined a small business in renewable energies in the last summer as an advisor. And now I heard that he started a new company in solar energy, operates European-wide. And we had a little conversation. I said, I knew that you would not spend your retirement leaning over a fence on a golf course. And he laughed and he said, no, I wouldn't. I would never do it. I just love it too much to work and to do meaningful things. Now, today's session, the 5th session of TBAC in the winter of 2022, or the 4th session in our 5th season, I call it Passion with Power, and let's manage our energy wisely. This is just a recap for all of us, and specifically for those people with us who didn't join the first few sessions this year. We started with an outlook on the new year, welcoming the new year, and well committed that we go past New Year's resolutions and do it in a slightly better way. Rather than merely setting goals, we think about setting a well-formed outcome. We had an immersion exercise in our 2nd session on the 16th of January, and I hope those who attended it get some value from it. Last week, I spoke about self-actualization as a skill, as a competency that helps us always to find our motivation back, always to find this mojo back, that we need to keep going and do our work and follow our passion. And with all this following our passion, there is, of course, there is a little trap that we overdo it. And this is why I chose this theme for today. Let's manage our energy wisely. But before we go into deep things, just make sure, I hope you have your coffee or your tea, whatever, close to you. Just, take a deep sip as I do now, because I say life begins after coffee or a strong green tea. And then just take the time for a nice stretch and for breathing. Oh, if you want a nice drum roll on your chest. And also yawning is not just permitted, is really welcome on TBAC, because it is Monday morning, and yawning is a sign that you feel also relaxed and safe. And open all our senses. This is just a recap of last week. When we do what we do, and we're on that mission, on that path, there is a situation, we all know this situation, where people tell us how we could do it, how we should do it, how we could do it better. And sometimes it's not just good advice and help, sometimes it's also people around us throwing their own fears and doubts at us. And that's the time to step aside, become an observer ourselves, become an observer of the situation, shake that all off, and then dive deep back into that burning desire in your heart, into that ember of your heart. As Ulrich Mattes said this to young actors who started out on an acting career. Now, last week I couldn't resist to write an article about the 12 traits to become and be an outstanding leader, an entrepreneur. I'm not giving you the whole lecture here. You can find it on EndNest or LinkedIn or whatever. I just want to reflect on a couple of things. I think we all, as we are here this morning, we are all entrepreneurs. We are entrepreneurs first and foremost of our own lives and of the businesses that matter to us. And we are a special tribe. We have certain distinctive personality traits, certain competencies that qualify us as entrepreneurs. And these qualities have nothing to do with a university degree or an MBA. It's something in us. Now, some people say it is in you from birth, which I doubt. And some people say you can even learn it, which I prefer. And I don't want to go through all the 12 qualities, but I would like to go through the ones that matter when it comes to managing our energy wisely. There is number 7. We harness the power of good habits and rituals. Because good habits help us to develop. Every new skill that we learn needs repetition and exercise to get better. We know this from sports. We know this from playing music. And also rituals, they help us to build anchors for our resources and anchors for our strength. Number 8, we take the time to sharpen our tools regularly. So whatever we need to succeed in life and business, we need certain tools. If we need to read a lot in our work, it helps if we get better in reading skills and probably fast reading and memorizing skills. If we need a lot of creativity in our work, it really pays off if we invest in special means and trainings to boost creativity. And you know, a lot of so-called entrepreneurs, I would call them managers, they say when it comes to things like coaching or leadership training, say, oh, no time for it. But these are like the people who are chopping trees in the forest and they don't succeed. And when you tell them they should sharpen their axe, they just say, we have no time for it. But we take the time to sharpen our axe regularly. Number 9, we set healthy boundaries. Speaks for itself. Number 10, we take care of our health and the health of the people that work with us or are around us. In one of the sessions early in last year, I likened the 52 weeks of the year to an equivalent of 2 marathons. You say you have 26 miles in a marathon, so every 6 months you run a whole marathon. Every 13 weeks, which equals more or less 3 months, or a season of the year, we run a half marathon. But have you ever seen somebody running a marathon full throttle from beginning to the end? It's impossible. I've never run a marathon. I will never will run anything, but I know similar things where you need endurance, where you need a lot of energy, and where you need to manage your energy over time. And this is important. Now, as simple as it sounds, we need good sleep. Margaret Thatcher used to say 4 hours of sleep is enough for me. Not sure it served her very well. There are the people who say I can sleep when I'm dead, ironically, but it doesn't help. You need good sleep habits, good food, rituals to calm the mind and to refocus. And I call this be wisely productive. Now, Helena, I come to what you said, living longer or living better. Some of you may have heard about the blue zones of this world and the people who live in blue zones. Blue zones are 5 regions in this world where the a lot of people live to 100 or longer. And these regions, I will show you a map later, they are in Sardinia, they are in Greece, they are Japan, Okinawa, what a surprise, even a little region in California and something in Central America. And what are the habits of these people? Now you could say, okay, they don't go to offices, they don't work in office containers, they don't have a daily commute. That's all not important. The important thing is, number one, they move, and they move naturally. They don't lift the weights of steel in the gym. They don't race on pelotons or whatever the things are called. They just use the natural surrounding to move. Go for a walk, whatever, do. Harvesting. Then they have something that Martin Newman, who I learned a lot from about emotional intelligence, said, there is something that makes me, I can't wait for the sun to rise. Something that gives me a reason to wake up every day with joy and with a certain expectation, excitement, purpose in life. And it's well true that this purpose in life, Japanese call it ikigai, gives us extra years of life expectancy and quality of life. Breaks, naps, meditation, prayer. Very important to use a buzzword of these days, psychological safety, which is one of the basic human needs. When you look at Abraham Maslow's pyramid of psychological needs, feeling safe and also to belong to a group, to feel the safety of a group, good friends, being with the right tribe. The 80-20 rule. And the 80-20 rule applies, they apply it for nutrition and say, well, stop eating when you're 80% full and use the last 20% for being grateful for the food that you just had. I think the 80-20 rule applies to a lot of things in life. As long as we manage our energy wisely, we can achieve 80% of our goals with 20% of our energy, if we manage wisely. Not everything needs to be done to perfection. Save energy to polish things once they're done, but not everything needs to be done to perfection from the start. Now, yesterday I read something. I will put this chart on the website, or I will share this presentation on the Endless event page, so you can have a look later. Yesterday I read or heard something, Tim Ferriss, you may have heard of him. I think he does a lot of podcasts. He's quite interesting. And he said something, if I understood rightly, when you plan a goal, plan for your fears before plan for your goal. I disagree. I still say dare to dream big and experience the goal with all senses. And once you've been there at the end goal, you've seen it, you heard it, you felt it, tasted it, smelled it, then come slowly backwards into the present. And on that journey backwards, it's easier to see all the potential pitfalls. When you've seen them, full with energy, then plan for the pitfalls. I think it's quite difficult to start a journey with your car by standing on the brake. You need to operate the throttle. Braking is for emergencies. I don't know why I have this picture of a dog. I always have a picture of a dog in my inspirations. And most important is keep the fire in your heart burning, even when there is storm and rain. And now, sorry I took longer than I should, I hand you over to Edina.
Thank you, Walter. So good morning, everyone, again. And now it's the time for you to just make yourself comfortable in your chair. Feel the relaxation towards your body. And just start breathing in and out by slowly closing your eyes and preparing yourself for the meditation. Become aware of your body resting and how your mind is still close to that of sleeping and relaxing. Processing slowly, you are relaxed. Take a deep inhale in and exhale. Another deep breath in and out. Processing slowly, you are relaxed. And this relaxation is a gift to visualize your day ahead. So begin to see yourself going about your day after this meditation. And when you visualize your day ahead, see it play out exactly you want it to go. How you follow your goals, how you execute them, following your own personal habits, your healthy routines, or having some good food, enjoying your cup of coffee in the morning, rocking your work all day long, being in your balanced mindset. Feel your body grounded to the surface below you. Allow your weight to sink down into the earth as you relax even more. And you just visualize your day again happening just the way you want it to go. See and enjoy. See yourself making good choices, making meaningful connections with others, being wisely productive. What do you want to happen in your day today? Become aware of your arms resting heavy by your sides. Allow your shoulders to drop even more. So you're becoming relaxed, comfortable, and still going back to your visualization. See what are you doing also in the afternoon. Your whole beautiful day ahead of you. Are you taking opportunities and using them to your best advantage? Become aware of your feet now, resting comfortably below you. And how do your feet feel now as you meditate? Imagine all the places that your legs and feet are going to take you today. Your own feet. See yourself moving about swiftly, doing all the things you need and want to do effortlessly. And become aware of your head now. Your balanced head, which is ready for today. Just visualize yourself smiling through the day, speaking the kind words to others and to yourself. You can also visualize yourself in front of the mirror. Just visualize yourself making all the positive decisions, full of good energy, which are now grounded into you for today. Life is full of balance and joy, and the energy you put into it. Take a deep breath in, so you seek it even deeper. And now out, and really be blessed. Take your visualization with you for a long day and have an amazing day. Whenever you feel ready, just start slowly opening your eyes and acknowledging the present moment. I hope you visualize yourself a beautiful day, everyone. I'm curious to see and hear how it went. I know it's 8 o'clock, but we're gonna still do have a little bit of Rosenberg. So make sure you stretch a bit after this meditation to acknowledge the present. And now remember, keep breathing continuously while this exercise. And now let's turn our head to the right and feel the stretch. Now slowly bring your head back from. Now let's turn our head to the left. Feel the stretch and keep breathing. And now slowly back. Now let's try to reach sky, which has no limits. And bringing back your hands by making a nice chair for your head with them. And now remember, we don't move our head just with our eyes. So let's check out our right elbow and keep breathing. And slowly bring your side back from. Now take it to the left. Check out your left shoulder, left elbow, but still not moving your head. Just with your eyes and keep breathing. And slowly bring your side back to the front. And now release your arms. Now we are going to take our side on the right. Keeping your side on the right, start slowly moving your head towards your right shoulder. Keeping your side on the right. Feeling the stretch. And back up front. Now we take our side on the left. Keeping our side on the left, let's start slowly moving your head towards your left shoulder, keeping your side on the left. And back up front. Now we do it vice versa. We take our side on the right. Keeping our side on the right, we start moving your head towards your left shoulder, keeping the side on the right. And keep breathing. Slowly back up front. Taking your side on the left. Keeping your side on the left, start slowly moving your head towards your right shoulder. Keeping your side on the right. And feel the stretch. And slowly back up. Warm up your hands. Give yourself all the love. And just put it under your eyes and your cheeks. Feel the love. Feel how you're hugging yourself. And just be grateful for it to yourself for being here today. Giving yourself a present moment. This is a gift. I hope you visualize a beautiful day ahead. So I wish you an amazing day and a blissful week, everyone. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Edina. And thank you all for being here. I hope you got a little boost for your Monday and for your week. Have a good week. Have a resourceful week. And best of luck and good achievement with everything you have planned. And looking forward to see you all next Monday again.
Thank you so much. Have a great
Thank
week,
you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Success.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. See you next week.
Bye.